For today, I want to highlight research beginning at UT Austin, University of Texas at Austin, led by Dr. Francisco Gonzalez Lima. In the link, it is study number 2, effects of transcranial infrared light stimulation on symptoms of autism spectrum disorder. Ages 4 through 60, with the diagnosis of autism. There is a form listed at the bottom of the link provided, basic information, eligibility, and so forth, and or an email address and a phone number. I do not have connections to this study or to the researchers or the university. However, I do have interest. The podcast has hours of episodes discussing light and human biology. Artificial light predates autism and Alzheimer's and obesity and the CVD and cancer problems and all of these modern health conditions. Childhood disorders. It is too common to hear children are attempting suicide at younger and younger ages now. I think this is all connected here. Artificial light predates autism. Autism predates all of these, at least most, I think of these environmental risk factors being considered and studied. Upstream in these problems mentioned is going to be how living organisms like humans, even humans, use light for life. Humans are the only species that will remove itself from its natural environment. You've heard during the Cause of Autism episode how humans use different wavelengths of light for different aspects in life, and how our modern environments have replaced the full sun spectra with isolated artificial light, and how rates of autism follows these changes. How humans evolved under getting 20 to 30,000 lux in the morning sunrise and the sunset, the evening sun, the 100,000 to 120,000 lux in the midday sun, to the 300 to 500 lux of this isolated artificial light, and the 300 to 500 lux at night, because humans can now extend the day. Remember the several mentions of melanopsin, this blue light chromophore that wasn't discovered in the human biology until 1998, and fully understood how it is sequenced rhabdomeric opsin in subsequent years, 2002, 2005, and such. But over the last 20 years after that, we have found it everywhere. Endothelial, or organs, and all over the brain. And the monosynaptic connections to the suprachiasmatic nucleus and the habenula. These are vital. Remember the SCN being the master clock, and everything in our body runs on clock-operated procedures. Artificial light at night is a region of interest too. I suspect light, the various types of light, is the missing link with autism research, and why so many things in autism research is inconsistent. The genetic studies being a dead end, and so on. Environmental signals are powerful, and our biology receiving these, such as mitochondria, are very sensitive. Remember the 2 episodes on mitochondria, the solo episode and the wonderful Dr. Richard Fry explaining to us how sensitive these mitochondria are. And remember the 4 red light chromophores within the mitochondria. All of this is going to be very exciting as Dr. Francisco Gonzalez Lima and his team of researchers begin this work. If you are listening to the podcast, please feel free to leave a review or rating. In podcasting, reviews, ratings, and downloads are huge, and I very much appreciate your feedback. You can contact me on X at RPS47586 or the Hop link, where you can have links to all of the platforms for podcasting and my contact information. And thank you for listening to From the Spectrum podcast.